Good morning, everyone. This is B from Kongs R Us and
This is Kongs R Us.
Hello, good morning. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys being here, and we're here to celebrate our 3,000 subscriber milestone. We appreciate all the regulars that are here in chat. Feel free to ask us any questions. This is our second time doing a chill and chat. But first off, I wanted to ask, how's our audio? Is our audio okay? I'm testing out a new mic. Let us know in chat if it sounds okay.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, is that the box that's just you just opened it?
hmm?
You
What
just
box?
right there.
No, that's a different box for something
Okay.
else. Yeah, but this is the mic that I normally use, and last time we were using the webcam mic. And apologies for being a little bit late. We had somebody who was a little bit of a sleepyhead. Did you?
Hey, I got ready in less than 5 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about.
And she looks good for getting
I know.
rest.
I put on my eyebrows for y'all.
She's always concerned about how her eyebrows look. It's one of the first things she always takes a look at. So audio sounds good. Thank you guys so much for checking in. Dreamcast Kyle's here. What's up? Kato's here. My buddy to die for, Mods is here. Lewis Chamber is here. Mango Slice. Thank you guys all so much for jumping in. Dylan J.
Good
Mango Slice is
morning.
here. Again, the agenda is pretty light besides just hanging out, talking with you guys for hopefully less than the next hour or so before the kids wake up. But I do have some ideas for giveaways and things that I want to do for my 3K subscriber giveaway. So for folks that haven't been following the channel or are new to the channel, I've done a 500 subscriber giveaway, a 1,500 subscriber giveaway because I forgot my 1K sub, and then I did a 2K sub giveaway. So I've done 3 official giveaways, just kind of different milestones. And so I think with the channel growth, I love doing this. This is one of the favorite things that I love giving back to the modding community, the arcade community, the retro arcade community, and involving these guys has been a fun hobby. And so I appreciate you being here this morning. Giveaways, I've been giving away my Star Wars commissions or just the ability to mod a free Star Wars arcade panel for you and ship it back to you. And so that's always been my main prize of what I've been giving out for folks. And so if you are unfamiliar with the channel and what I do, this is what I'm talking about. This has been my claim to fame, the modded Star Wars arcade panel. So if you have a Star Wars machine and you are interested in modding it, Tadai says, if I win, I'll do that giveaway. What I normally do is I have clients that will ship me their panel, just the control panel and the yoke, and I will drill all the holes and buttons, do all this fancy wiring. It's not too fancy. You could do this yourself. I have tons of tutorials on you wiring it yourself. And what this allows you to do is plug in this stock controller into a PC, and then you can play tons of games. So for anybody who's done a mod with me that's part of my group, or you modded it yourself, please shout out in chat. Just how much you love this mod because it can do so much. This is probably the most versatile controller that you can use to play driving games, shooting games. It can do shmups. It does the Star Wars games, and it's just a fantastic controller, and it gives you tons of versatilities and options. So this is super, super versatile. So I highly encourage you guys to do it. If you have a Star Wars arcade cab, it just adds more options, if you will, to options being the spice of life. So that will be my grand prize. But instead of you shipping me your yoke, I'm partnering with a good buddy of mine. I'm hoping he can join pretty soon. But I have a different way I'd love to give out the channel. Yeah, jump in and you can. All right.
Ooh, Gregory's coming.
Yes. And so my good buddy, Greg Zaker from 99 Lives Arcade, I've been partnering with him because he does a great mod that offers commissions for the community. He has this. If you are looking to mod your own and don't want to send me a panel, but still want something like this is a pre-drilled control panel from Greg Zaker for 99 Lives. And so, yeah, so he's going to join on in just a little bit and we can talk about it. And so hopefully we can get started soon. Yeah. Hold on, I'm messaging right now. It's on now.
No worries, I got you.
You got
Good
me?
morning, everyone.
So we got to check out with chat, see what's going on. This is our breakfast this morning. She's eating noodles. I'm eating fancy avocado toast.
I was told I was supposed to get avocado toast until I saw he took yesterday's bread and mushed up avocados today.
That's our breakfast, right? It's not bad. It's that bougie avocado toast instead of something fancy.
Kind of expecting toast. Not
I love this comment from Anthony. He says, I
tiny
need an
toast.
eyebrow manscape.
Your eyebrows are probably the most important features on your face because it lets you know your expressions.
Mm-hmm.
And research has been shown that babies actually fixate on people's eyebrows because they're trying to read them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Some other comments in here. The custom MBS off XX was off the hook, Bobby. Very cool. Awesome prize. Very good. Good to hear the comments. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Pete, for being here. That's a nice mon. Brian has it. Brian was my first winner. Brian Gwenter. So he was the first winner of my 500K sub. So he can vouch for the giveaway, if you will. It's not, you don't have to pay anything besides shipping costs to me. And if in terms of the PC, that's the only thing that's not included though. So I will do all the modding for you to get it working. In terms of getting it working on something though, you do have to provide your own PC. And setup, and I can help you get that set up as well. But otherwise, yeah, it's pretty awesome value to get that modded up. But I appreciate you guys all being here. Been a subscriber since your very first mod video. Thank you, appreciate that. And so yeah, we've hit my 1 year subscriber anniversary, or not subscriber anniversary. I think it was February 3rd, not February, sorry, my dates are all messed up. I started my channel in February of last year thinking that I wanted to do something with the family. That's why we called it Kongs or Us, because we wanted to make it a family channel. And then I finally posted my first video on beginning of April 3rd or April 5th of last year. So it's been over a year. And again, when we hit that anniversary, I was like, wow, I really didn't think we would grow to this level. And it's always humbling to see people. And we're not a huge channel by any means, but we love the support by having you guys all join regularly. And I can't believe people are just hanging out and chatting with us. And I love that Mrs. Kongthorst has become a little bit of her own celebrity, her own personality in the community. So very cool. Tossed an Allen 1 on that baby. Ooh, I am going to be talking about an Allen 1 mod that I'm doing for a client too. He really wanted an Allen 1 into his arcade panel instead of the stock one. So yes, that's bad for Star Wars Arcade Trilogy. Yes, Kong's mod is one of the best out there. Kato saying, been searching for a Star Wars cab. You almost had one for $50 and literally walk out of store with the last one. Those were the days, right? I think those days of $50 cabs are somewhat in the past. I'm hoping that we may see somewhat of some nice deals coming back there. But man, those days of the fire sale Walmarts, we never saw those in Los Angeles, unfortunately. I saw some people in neighboring SoCal areas. I know one person drove all the way to Santa Clarita to get it. I saw people in San Diego get some. We did not get any in the Los Angeles area. So, ooh, Techno Billy says he's about to wreck his yoke and turn it into something else. I wonder what the yoke can be used to play with. So there's so many possibilities, things you can do. Appreciate it. All right, talk about putting the easy back in easy. Nice. Yes, so I'm sorry, we're just catching up with breakfast. Here he goes. Says, nice breakfast. Yes, Richie Odello, I will put links to the arcade links in the post to that board. If you want to do the mod, it's super easy. So in addition to that board, I've been also offering mod kits where I pretty much sell drop-in kits where you can mod your own stock arcade A1Up and just plug it into the Geek Pie and then put it into that board and you're pretty much done. So I'm trying to make things a little bit well done. So Anthony is asking, how is Mrs. Kong so smart? So any responses?
Thank you. What's interesting is I'm a big person, or a big encourager of personal development. So if you're ever interested in a topic or interested in something, and I know it's really hard for us to fit all our schedules into it, but make a routine for yourself. I have educational Wednesdays that I do for my own professional development, so I spend at least 1 hour catching up on any kind of articles or things that I'm interested in reading, but it forces you to set up that routine. So
Yeah. Cool. Catching up with Sean. Oh, I finally do have a guest here. He's going to be joining pretty soon. Sean, what's going on? Pete, what's going on? What's going on? All right. So we were just talking about a potential giveaway and what we're doing, but here's my special guest. He's a buddy of mine. We've been connecting. I'm going to introduce Greg. What's going on, man?
Hi, B.
Hey, nice to,
Sorry I'm
to
late.
to see you. I know worries. We were talking about the great work that you're doing. Oh, I see you got some toys, some goodies in the background. Greg and I are also secretly toy buddies because he's already sent
Yeah,
me links to buy that Warbotron behind you. How is it? Is that a pretty awesome toy?
I like it a lot. I
Yeah.
just don't have time to transform the damn thing right, right now, so we're stuck in the combined mode right now. I'll
Cool.
get
So
to it
for folks that
eventually.
for folks that
It's a
don't
little
know who you
complicated.
are, yeah, no worries. For folks that don't know who you are, do you mind just doing a quick introduction to you, 99 Lives, all that good stuff?
Sure. I'm Greg
Yeah.
from 99 Labs Arcade. Company's about 2 years old now, and we got started by doing the first four-player control panels for arcade one-ups.
Yeah, and then somebody's asking, is that a Voltron in the back? Is that your which which
Yeah.
one is that? Ruger?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right. So for folks that don't know, yes, it is a Voltron, but it is the vehicle Voltron, Ruger, the Earth Voltron, if you will. So, y-
I don't know
do you
if
have a
people
Go
know what it
Lion?
is.
Do you have a Go Lion, the Voltron, the Lion one, or
I
no?
don't. It was actually available recently, and I passed on it. I bought too much stuff. Like, look at these. We went to Disney, and I got three of these swords. This one I made myself. You know,
uh, Greg is just bringing out all his toys. He's like, I have arcades in the background, but I like to have my toys with me in your workshop and everything too. But
it's my day off. Forget about the
yeah,
arcades.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So Greg, you have one of the panels that I sent you put into your Star Wars behind you, right?
Yeah,
So
that's the one you
how
sent
did
me.
that work out when I sent it to you when it was set up? Is it all set up now, working good?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
The kids love playing it. They play Mario Kart and Star Wars.
Yeah. And
It's
so,
freaking
Greg,
fun.
just if you wouldn't mind, so what I did was I sent Greg one of your own panels because Greg shipped me your panel. This is one of your panels, the kind of the pre-production version of a panel we're testing. We have an updated one that we're working on as well. But I sent you this with the buttons and everything wired up, and all you had to do was just drop in your stock arcade one up yoke, right? So can you talk about that process? Was that easy? I'm trying to get some live feedback from you because that's what I want to offer as a grand prize. I want to offer a pre-wired up board, and all you would have to do if you win is just take your arcade one up yoke and drop it in. And Greg's the only one that's done it. So just give me a quick blow by blow. Was it hard? Did you run into any issues? Was it okay?
I didn't have any issues, man. You did all the hard work. Like he sent me the thing all wired up and everything. All I had to do was plug it in, taking the yoke out of the stock one up and just drop it in there, wire a couple of things, and it was good to go. He spent an
Nice.
hour with me via team viewer setting it up, setting up the computer and everything else. It was just so nice.
Yeah.
Really nice of
Very
you to
cool.
do.
Thanks, and thank you for sending the X-wing. I got a
You're welcome.
random gift in the mail, and it was a classic Kenner Star Wars X-wing. And for a couple of days, I was like, "Who sent this?" There was no notes or anything. I had to like send a cryptic post in an APB in my groups, like, "Did anybody in this group send it to me?" And then you finally admitted that it was you, so I
Well, I gave
appreciate
you a
you, man.
heads up. I didn't want you to get mad at me. Like I think I said something to
Yeah,
Clock one time, and he got mad at me.
that's
Like
true.
I better ask.
You did. I just forget. I connect with a lot of people, but that's one of the things
Sure.
about the community. You help each other. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and things. So we all kind of support each other. Greg saying X-wing, I'm in. 90. Oh, C-Mart was saying that 99 Lives did my first mod. It's a Pi 4 mod, and is top notch guy, great guy. So Mango, you don't have a? Do you have a YouTube channel at all, or
I
that
do. It's called
you
99
do?
Lives Arcade and Family. It's basically
All right.
just some instructional mod
Yeah.
kit, install videos, things like that. Nothing
Very
major.
cool. Yeah, so I mean, I'll link Greg's channel, but also leave a link to his actual store, which is 99lives.com. Net. What is it?
99livesarcade.com.
99livesarcade.com. I'll make sure I get the right link in it so you can check it
99
out. I'll
Lives will
link
take you
exactly
someplace completely different.
something. But you can buy the board yourself, but that'll be the grand prize, a board that's completely modded up for you to wire in. But I have some other prizes and things to give away too. And they're not related to Star Wars. I just feel like there's so many things that I want to give out, so I'm gonna get to that in a second. But Greg, thank you so much for joining in and talking about the panel. Do you have anything else you want to plug or anything? I just wanted to have you come on shortly just to talk a little bit about the giveaway and what panels you got going on. But wanted to just give you a quick floor to plug any new products you got going on, anything you want to mention to anybody else.
I wasn't here to plug. I was here to celebrate with you, but I'll show you guys this. I'm working on the off-road control panel.
Oh
Let me
yeah,
show
no
you.
worries. I love talking with other talented folks, and Greg's been one of those guys that just is innovative and creative. He made one of the first racing cabs that you can drop in a racing wheel into an arcade one up. So if you haven't checked out Greg's work, he does great stuff. But what are you doing? Oh,
Wow! Wow!
wow, that's badass. What are you using? Are you using dials like spinners for those, or
These
what?
are Ultimark spinners. They're pretty expensive. So between the three
Yeah,
of them, I think I spent over $500. But I don't want to.
yeah. Where's Renee Games Jr. at? He's been wanting to do like a super sprint like this, but like, holy
That's
crap,
what I'm
look at
thinking
this.
of doing with this. If I could
Right.
get the three spinners to work on the pie, this will
Yeah,
all set
dope.
there.
We got a good
It's just a sneak
lord.
peek.
Good
I don't know
luck.
how well it's going to go, if it's going to work. I'm sure it will, but I mean, nothing's
Look at these
official
guys.
yet.
They're
But I
saying
just
that
want to.
off-road panel is office. I always try to bring you next level stuff. And Greg, I'm gonna have to get you on a full show to just show off all some of the cool goodies. We got some pretty cools. That's awesome to die for. That's the first time I've seen, that type of panel on an arcade one up style. Right? Is that gonna drop into an arcade one up or something
Yeah,
else? Is that yeah?
this one's for a Gen 1. I got a couple of those
A
asteroids
Gen
from
one?
Ollie's. So I'm going to make
That's
that into an
killer.
off road if this goes well.
Yes. Imagine saying the two steering wheels aren't enough. We need three. But besides getting it, because it looks fantastic, I think so. Lewis is the moderator in the Arcade One Up Global fan page. When you're ready, I'm pretty sure that could be a pretty popular post out there. Yeah. So you're saying getting three spinners to work though, because they're all Ultimark spinners. They have three USBs. I know the window IDs are going to change, but at least in MAME you can set the ideas. Have you gotten to that point where you've been testing it? Does it work well?
Barely. I was able to put 20 minutes into it one day, and
Okay.
we're kind of just going full bore up into vacation time because I don't want people waiting on orders while I'm at vacation. And now I'm back trying to
Yeah.
get caught up, so no time.
Very cool. All right, soon it'll be working, but I think it can be done, especially if the goal is to simply play those games in MAME. MAME has a functionality where you can set like the ID so that it remembers it, because you're gonna have three separate things, and yeah, hopefully it works. Or maybe if it just run off of Pi too, right? That's normally what you do is you offer it in a Pi. But
Yeah.
is this for a client specifically, or is this all testing that you're doing?
Now just going out on a limb here.
That's Greg for you. That's Greg for 99 Lives. Thanks
Yep.
for joining in to celebrate with us. Again, I'm going to be connecting with him about doing a panel, maybe offering some more stuff, some giveaways, maybe an extra panel or something. But let's talk offline. But I appreciate you joining in, man. Have a good day.
You got it.
Cool. All right. Thanks. Talk to you later.
See ya.
All right. Bye. All right, so that was Greg. If you guys again missed it, check out Greg 99livesarcade.com. Check out his YouTube channel. I'll link it. But he's been awesome to partner with. So yeah, he's been collaborating in one of the groups that we've been in, Brigade Wizards. Love the off-road. It was brilliant. Arcade, the guy says, can we pre-order now? I'll definitely let him know that people are interested in it for sure. That was pretty cool to see. I didn't even think we were going to see that, but custom MAME controller files for the win. Brad knows all about the MAME controller stuff. Off-road panel was dope. All I asked is to be in the rejoin. Making dreams come true. Somebody asked earlier about joining the giveaway. So on this video itself, so however long we go, it'll be posted on YouTube afterwards. So you need to leave a comment in the actual video on YouTube itself, not in the live chat. So if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up on this video. It just helps with the channel metrics, but you have to leave a comment on that video, because next week, I think what we'll do is we'll leave it up for a week. Next Sunday, I'm already asking the missus, we'll do another Sunday chill and chat, and we'll make that our giveaway show, where I'll pull all the comments from that video, enter them into a raffle dash drawing, and we'll do it live on this show, celebrating the 3K and giving away tons of stuff. So does that sound good? Are you up for getting up at 8:30 again next week?
You're gonna give me something other than ramen?
I have to do better and get us real food and breakfast this time instead of having her come on. So that's pretty much it. All you need to do is just leave a comment, be a subscriber to the channel on this video on YouTube, not the live chat. Remember, everything that you've been posting on the live chat won't get counted. Has to be a comment on the YouTube video itself. And that's it. I'll leave instructions there. We'll give away the panel. And I have lots more to give away too. So I have a couple of other ideas. I'd love to hear some other ideas from chat of things you'd like to see in terms of a giveaway that you might be interested. So hopefully we can do that too. Kong was saying, I miss my family. Can you guys open a door for me? It's cold and lonely here. We're one big retro arcade family. So, I mean, you joining in, I'm glad that you're here and you can see everybody. But yeah, we're one big family. Anthony's asking, what are the recommended specs for a PC to drive the modded Star Wars cab? Good question. I actually have a video in my channel called Budget PC Specs and Builds. It's like a 2-minute video because that's a very common question that I get about different types of PCs that you can run. The minimum specs that I recommend are it can use an i5, a 3rd generation or higher. 2nd generation is okay. So an i5 3470 is normally what I use in my Dell Optiplexes. Then 8 gigabytes of RAM, and then a minimum graphics card to run, some of the Technoparrot games is a GT 1030. Graphics cards are going to be the hardest thing for you guys to source at this point because they're the shortage, they're very expensive, but a GT 1030 is the minimum. Would recommend a 1050 or 1650 if you can afford it, if you can get one. Yeah. All right, destroying those noodles. How are those noodles? Were they good, fancy? What were you eating?
Oh, I'm eating negori noodles, which actually mean raccoon in Korean. I was, or at least that was what my Korean friend explained to me, with a slice of cheese on it.
Yeah. Lewis is saying steak and eggs. Yeah, I need to get up earlier and make some real food. So this is pretty for. Ryan says make it early so I don't risk my job this time. Yeah, well, it'll probably be the same time. 8:30 is probably the earliest I can get this one to get up in the morning. So 8:30 Pacific, we're on the West Coast, but hopefully you guys can tune in. But yeah, I do like to make sure that winner must be present, just so we can get that community feel for people that are winning in the chat. So for you guys that are watching and are in the know, you guys will have a leg up since you guys are here. We really want to celebrate with those that are most, I guess, supportive of the channel, joining these live streams, watching the videos and things. I think that's great. To die for. Bobby says he's hungry now. Thanks for the PC steps. Darn, just had boring oatmeal for breakfast. P-Dubs Arcade Loft is here and he says congrats on the 3K sub, Kongzaruz. P-Dubs, we appreciate you, man. It's been really great connecting with other content creators. And funny enough, I have a P-Dubs influence story. We all know P-Dubs was infamous for offering stickers, and I don't think I ever saw the origination of how you decided to offer stickers for your channel. That if you don't know the story, P-Dubs had offered stickers to his subscribers and then ghosted his subscribers for months, and people were all asking about where's my P-Dub sticker, and he was always given some sort of quote unquote excuse about why they didn't arrive, but they were elusive, if you will. But he finally got them, he shipped them out, and I took a page from your channel and I made my own. You want to show it off? Kongzaruz stickers. So I have tons of Kongzaruz stickers that I'm happy to give away to anybody that wants a sticker. The goal was to offer stickers and never deliver, and it worked. That's the goal. So maybe I won't take that part of the P-Dubs group. But what I would like to do is if anybody wants a sticker, I'm happy to ship it out for them for free. I'm going to drop a link to a survey that I created. So if there's a bit.ly link in that link right there, it's going to take you to a Google form that just asks a couple questions about why you like the channel, what future content you like to see, and then your shipping address. And then I will ship you. I have a ton of these stickers, so I don't think I'm going to run out for sure. They were easier to order in bulk. So happy to send that out for free to anybody that just takes a moment to fill out that survey. So if you're a fan and you want to put a sticker on anything, our kids like to stick them on their dressers, what you want to. If you want Mrs. Kongzaruz to sign one or do anything with it, she will be happy to kiss it. I had one client that was really like, I really want Mrs. Kongzaruz to sign my control panel. And I was like, okay. And I forgot to actually have it, so I actually had her sign a sticker too. So that's a cool logo. But yes, please feel free to, where's my Kongzaruz sticker? But yeah, fill out that survey and I will get you a sticker. I'm going to get my kids to work on we'll get some envelopes, put them out. Hopefully it'll be nice and fun. Want. Thanks, Seymour. You've already submitted the survey. Better send me 2. I will goof on the first one. You know how modding goes. Yeah, I probably will include 2 or 3. I just have so many that I'm looking to get them out. The P-dubs continues to inspire other channels. He's a swell guy. Yeah, nice for tooting your own horn, but you need one for the Star Wars mod that you did for it. Yeah, definitely. Just fill out the survey. I'd be happy to mail everything out to you. Ooh, an autographed one. So yeah, let's talk about other stuff that I want to potentially give away too. But are you awake yet or?
Yeah, what? I'm here. Eyebrows. They're here.
Eyebrows. Let Mrs. Kongzarus know if you have any questions for her directly too. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep talking and chatting. But are you good?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
full?
good.
Do you want some avocado toast? Did you eat one?
No, not yet.
Did you try my avocado toast that I spent hours making for you?
Why are you awkwardly asking me questions during this live stream? Go show your stuff.
All right, so for a second prize giveaway, I also am jumping in and getting a lot of the deals that have been coming out from at games, from Arcade One Up stools and things. So I figured just as a nice secondary prize, I've been slowly learning the at games ecosystem, and I jumped in and bought one of those Legends Gamer Minis. So I'm gonna be giving away a Legends Gamer Mini as a secondary prize. So I have a grand prize of my Star Wars Arcade One Up yoke and a mini prize of a Legends Gamer Mini. On my last giveaway, I gave away a Ms. Pac-Man Arcade One Up countercade. That was pretty cool. Bobby Broadway, where's Bobby Broadway at? He won that. So just a little something to give out to the community. I love giving out stuff. So we'll have a Legends Gamer Mini for folks that didn't capture on the deal from Walmart recently. We'll go ahead and give it up. And then I have other stuff too that I'm randomly like wanting to give away too. I don't know if anybody would be interested in this, but I got this prepped. So this is a just a flight stick, a hands-on throttle and flight stick from Amazon. It's your basic Thrustmaster. This is one of the ones that I bought when I first did my Arcade One Up Star Wars mod video. I wanted an analog thruster, and I bought this cheap $20 thruster from Amazon at the time, and you can play Star Wars Battle Pod on it. You can do other stuff. But I've since modded my control panel and I'm not doing anything with it. And they're not available on Amazon anymore. Like when these were available last year, it was around $20. But now I looked and they're unavailable. And these are selling for like 60, 75 bucks. And it's just your basic joystick. But I have like zero use for it. I have two of them. And so if anybody's interested in a flight stick, I thought I'd throw this in as a prize. So let me know if you're interested in winning a flight stick as well, because this is really cool. You could plug this into a PC, play Battle Pod, anything you want with it. So it's just a simple mod. I have two of these, but let me know if that's something else you'd like to get. But hopefully that's cool. I have the flight sticks. I have the Gamer Pro. I have the Star Wars control panel. So those are all the prizes I'm hoping to give away next week on our live stream. That way we can, again, all you need to do is leave a comment on this particular video on YouTube, and we'll be able to pull it, do a raffle dash comment, and get everything going. So, Mrs. Kongzarus, any advice for our wives that have to put up with us, our arcades, and modding hobbies? This is a great question. How do you put up with me is the question, essentially.
That's interesting. No. So I think what's interesting about B is that he has a lot of hobbies, but then he has very certain passions for things. And the passions for things keep him motivated, keeps him busy, but above all, it keeps him focused. So I am all for those focused passions, and I will support those. But there comes boundaries, I suppose. And his boundaries, and I saw a question that Brad had posted earlier too, is has anything changed in the last year? The boundaries have grown.
The house boundaries?
The house boundaries have grown. I do have a very finite restriction, so no live streams during dinner. I want him to be present with our children during dinner. So he's stuck to that. On occasion, I've seen him like quickly make dinner, wash the dishes, and run upstairs. To which you're like, something's happening. But as long as like he's present for the children, he's there, I support that, and it keeps him focused. So I'd say like let your partners know this is a passion I'm excited about. It keeps me focused, and there's actually a lot of benefits to it. I mean, this is a great community. I have seen a lot of people be very supportive of him, regardless of anything that has happened. So I'm very excited that he is happy and thriving very well in this community. And thanks to everybody for being that support for him.
Do you see that?
B writes poetry.
Have I ever written poetry for you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wrote her side story of how I actually proposed to her. I wrote her a song and learned how to play guitar, so I guess you can consider that a poem. Ooh, do you want to show off your talented skills? Your kalimba? Yeah. So where we randomly pick up things and she grabs things. So we want to show off how talented Mrs. Kong's is to it. Is to go get your kalimba. Show them how it's done. I'm gonna show you some of the music. If I can write poetry and write songs, she can play the kalimba for you guys and show off some of her talent. She's been plucking away at some notes, but thanks. David says, my wife loathes the arcades. You just finished a survey. Thank you guys so much. Luckily, I'm not allowed any more machines. All right, here we go. The kalimba is cool. Here it is. All right, show them off. We got a Mrs. Kong's little concert while I finish my avocado toast. And my michelada, by the way. Breakfast of champions. Go.
Oh crap.
Who can recognize the song?
I can't remember the rest of it. I am not musically talented, so I purposely bought this so that in between all my meetings, I can sit there and play music, but still be stimulated.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have to memorize it by numbers, and I'm not memorizing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
They got it. See? There you go. Raymond's here. What's up, man? My buddy. Raymond was a former coworker of mine. We need to go ball somewhere, dude. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. So pressed. Got it. Ooh, a gamer mini sweet. Can't help falling in love. You guys got it. See? You're musically talented. Somebody else was saying props to the Topo Chico mineral water. So we are a mineral water family. Did you watch that Zac Efron show on Netflix? What is it called?
Down to Earth? Or,
Down to Earth? Something like that, but it was pretty much him talking about water, and it completely changed everything in our house now. So all she does is drink glass bottles of mineral water now. So
it's better than cans of beer.
you wouldn't mind that either, but yeah. But that's Topo Chico mineral water, something that we drink often. What a wonderful life. Yeah. Any requests? More kalimba stuff? You have another one, right? Got something else going on?
Yeah, no, I'll do it later.
No. Yeah, so again, all we wanted to do is just chill, talk about the 3K sub giveaway. We won't keep this video super long. We'll probably just go for another 10 minutes or so, but let us know in chat if you guys have anything else going on, any questions you have for the channel, other content that you might want to see. Again, this is just a super chill thing. I've been modding my arcade Legends pinball too, so just a couple upcoming projects that I got going on. I have been modding the backglass using the Rachel backglass video import switchboard. I swear that it's called Beavis and not VIBS on the box that they sent, but it very well could be VIBS instead. But I have a tutorial plan that I've already filmed Mrs. Kong's doing a little bit of the helping of the installation. She's using some power tools. She's getting underneath the cab. She loves crawling underneath the pinball tables and things and getting into weird awkward spaces. So she's gonna be in the video, so check that out later on this week that I got going on. That's gonna be pretty fun. Beer with the mineral water chaser. Yes, very good. Sweet child. Oh, we got requests. Let's hear some System of a Down. Can you
That'd be
imagine
more
that?
you.
Yeah, that would be great. I love me some System of a Down. Very cool. Yeah, we'll take some requests and see if we can get better. So next week we'll continue the kalimba. Ryan's saying, speaking of work, you have to leave now. Leave a message on your video this evening. Thanks so much, and keep on expiring. Thanks, Ryan, for jumping in and saying that. So that's appreciate you jumping in. Again, yeah, remember to leave a comment on the video because that's how you're going to enter the stream. P Dobbs is asking what's coming up next on Take It to the Next Level. Great question. So I have a weekly podcast show on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And that show features pretty much next level guests that have done really cool things. My last show on Thursday featured the Gun for IR technology, the developer JB, one of the builders Raymond Dye, Retro Ralph was there, and it was a fun time talking about new tech. So I love doing that. This Thursday, I saw Fighters Evo in the chat. We are highlighting some next level Marvel versus Capcom players. We have planned to run the finals of an Arcade 1-Up Marvel vs. Capcom tournament. A couple weeks ago, I hosted the finals of an X-Men versus Street Fighter tournament, and that same group, Fighters Evo, is now hosting at this moment the first organized Arcade 1-Up Marvel vs. Capcom tournament. I was in it. I did well on my first round matchup. I lost my losers bracket, and then I lost the second round, and then I lost the losers bracket. So I'm officially out of the tournament. I didn't make it into the second part of the round. But props to everybody that signed up. I think in the first tournament, there was only 12 people that signed up. And this time there was 29 people that signed up. And so when you talk about online play for these cabs and the possibilities for connectivity, that's really awesome. And so seeing Fighters Evo promote the Arcade 1-Up X-Men versus Street Fighter Cab and Marvel versus Capcom. We have a Marvel versus Capcom tournament. And so, yeah, we'll be hosting the finals this coming Thursday. But if you have other folks or thoughts that are, for next level guests or topics that you want to bring out, let me know. I made that show as really our opportunity to highlight and bring on people that have been doing innovative stuff. I saw somebody that did that Daytona mod for the Arcade 1-Up where they printed their 3D seats, and I'm hoping to reach out to him and bring him on the show. And again, I just love interviewing and talking to next level guests, and so that's pretty much what's going to be coming up. Oh, somebody was asking about the pinball. Did you have any thoughts when you were testing it out and playing the pinball machine the other day?
Are we supposed to give out exclusives before the video comes out, or
yeah, whatever you want. Yeah.
Okay. He mods everything, but he doesn't tell me what he's modding. He just says, play this, then give a review. Then every single time I gave a review, he stopped and said, this was me modding this part. So talk about this part.
She didn't understand what was a stock table versus what was VPX. So I was trying to tell her, some things a PC-based thing, some things based on the cab. So it's hard for the casual folk, right? But
for context, though, it was it would have been nice to say, hey, this is what I did. Give me a review on this, rather than saying, play, give me a review. Wait. That's not the review I'm telling you, or I'm asking you to do. I would say the stock one is pretty. When you do stock, you put all your best pieces in there, so it worked well, played well. But I would have to say when you try to play the mod part of it, the VPX, there we go. I'm thinking an F in my head. It's a little bit slower. You tend to see a bit of a delay even in the play features when you're trying to hit the little flippers. I noticed at one point I had to hit it multiple times in order for it to just move once. So I think there's a little improvements that's needed, but for the most part, the stock ones run really great.
Weren't you scared when you felt the vibrations for the first time from the exciters? You're like, what is that?
Yeah. So I had my hands on the top part of the panel, the black parts, and every time the ball came near or something was triggering it, it would rumble, and I was like, oh my gosh, something's happening here. What's going on? And it turns out it was just the
speakers.
Yeah,
the
speakers. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, so the exciters that are inside the Legends pinball, they're right up on the panel, and if you're not aware of them, I guess it can be kind of alarming. But when you play real pinball, right, when you hit the flippers, you feel it, right? So that's one of the mods that you can do is update the exciters to make them feel heftier. They are really tiny right now, and they rumble the plastic. So I think that's one of the things that people are complaining about in terms of the exciters themselves. They're just not powerful enough to make the effect that you want. So it's almost like it's a surprising, oh, that's a rumble. You don't consider it part of the gameplay. Watch out for Acoustic Trench for awesome Kalimba videos. Ooh, that's a placement that you can check out. Very cool. Technobilly is all about that mineral water. Shout out to the Gun for IR video. Very cool. No arcades in the bathrooms. Awesome live concert. Ooh, we got some requests to hear the Final Fantasy theme song. That would be cool. Getting some requests. Maybe we can do that. Can show what's killer. Any guesses for A1Up announcements at E3? Yeah, I usually don't do a lot of the speculation videos because there's so many content creators that do that. But I guess if I had to give my thoughts on, what's coming out soon from Arcade 1-Up, I really, really hope that they take advantage of some of the tech that they've already started I would really love to see them do another racing cab and or a light gun cab using the technologies they've already built in Outrun and Big Buck Hunter, right? So you start seeing that they've already put the mold together for those cabs, and I would assume that they would want to reskin that mold with just another type of game and use that same tech. So I really hope we'll at least see another racing cab or a light gun cab and another skin for people to see. I would be quite disappointed if it was still just the same old sticks and things. Last year's E3 announcement, we saw the official another look at pinball. We saw Big Bug Hunter get announced. Outrun came out of nowhere, but I'm really hoping we get some fun arcade controls coming out at the our E3 announcement. So I can't believe that's already coming up in the next couple months. But if it does, I've told Mrs. Kongzerus I won't be buying any new arcade games unless it has unique controls or it has online play capability. So those are my minimum requirements for arcades. She looks so excited. You got nothing. Yes, loving some ideas for the different mods and love to incorporate some of them. Some don't suit me, but everyone has a different taste. This is true. There it is. This one says, "Hey Kong, ever get the stock arcade 1-up plunger working with the Geek Pie? If so, are you planning a tutorial?" I did. So I did get the for my arcade 1-up pinball machine, the stock plunger. It uses a magnetic hall sensor and has an analog 3-pin connection that you can plug into the Geek Pie. I do have a in-depth tutorial, but the two things you need to do are turn your Geek Pie into mode 2, which means you plug a little connection into the mode button or sets button, and you'll see a green light pop up. And then the other thing you need to do is you need to flip the black and the white pins inside your plunger so that it'll be recognized and it won't give you an error when you use the plunger. And then you have to calibrate it in Windows. So I have so many plans to continue modding tutorials. So my arcade 1-up pinball mod, I have it set up, but I haven't touched it since I kind of completed my haphazard job that I did in my live stream, and I need to clean it up. One of the things about doing tutorials, just in general, is that if you do them, you become somewhat of an authority in it, and I have to feel confident that it's repeatable before I do a tutorial on it, right? That's why I do some of the live stream modding, is that I can do it and I can make the mistakes that you would normally make live, and then that way you can see that modding isn't just a piece of cake. But if I'm doing a tutorial version of it where I give you a step by step, I need to feel as confident in it. And with pinball, it's a new realm for me that I'm not quite there yet. So as soon as I get more comfortable with the pinball modding portions of it, I plan to do more in-depth tutorials for sure to get that going on there. All right, my wife is cool with my cab collection as long as I keep one designated room and doesn't spill out into the living room area.
We started like that in our relationship, and then somehow it took over more than one room.
I started with toys. I was a big toy person, and she said as long as I kept all my toys in one room, I could have my room, my man cave, which I do a lot of my streams in. But arcades won't fit into one room, so I eventually got what I call our den, which is now our Kongzerus arcade, our Kongcade. And the garage too. I have full size. I started getting some full size themes. Now you have to Google the Zac Efron mineral water, but don't let your wife see it because she'll watch Zac Efron and then it'll change everything. Because was it really the water or was it Zac that was really pushing you?
It was definitely the water. I mean, I drink a lot of water every day, and then just thinking about the stuff that you put in your body and reading about like the fact that you do need naturally occurring minerals in your body. That's like okay.
Yeah. 1-up announcement should be deliver what they've already announced. True. We need the X-Men cab to come out. We need the Killer Instinct cabs to come out and have the pre-orders for that. Richie Odell is talking about a House of the Dead cab. Yeah, that you need to run Sega Model 2. And they're right at about that level with the PCBs that they've been putting together that I feel like it could run Model 2 games. Like the Outrun was a heftier PCB, graphics weren't quite as intense, but Buck Hunter definitely was the mold for being able to have 3D graphics on an arcade 1-up PCB. And so House of the Dead simply runs on a Model 2. So I would assume, and I'm not as super technical in PCB boards and knowing all the specs and specifications, but I'm hoping that they were close. And I was playing House of the Dead on Sega Model 2 using the Sindens that I have. I just got some recoil Sindens from Bobby View that I was testing out. It plays great. So yeah, would love to see House of the Dead and some other stuff. Hopefully there's going to be a bowling game in the works. Yeah, I haven't really gotten into trackball games, so I definitely would be interested more in a bowling game than a Golden Tee. Morning from Vancouver. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Good morning.
Kalimbo outro music would be cool. Put some drums behind it. We got some Kalimba fans, people that want to see. Yeah. Oh, Dot Collector says, oh, address 2 should not be required on your survey. Oh, good point. Thanks for the feedback. Let me make that a not required question. Done. Thanks. It is now a not required question. Appreciate that. Firefighter cab would be done. X-Men versus Street Fighters arriving tomorrow. Your first decision is to buy only online cabs moving forward. Yeah, I mean, I know we did the Legacy line, but I can't, like, if they did a Street Fighter Live or Mortal Kombat Live, and I know John D was saying that Street Fighter 2 technology, like, live hasn't been done, but I mean, if you can play it on Fightcade, I'm sure it can be done, like the connection, the GPPO or connection, the peer-to-peer connection that can be done. I feel like it has to be able to be done, but I'm not the technical side of things. But you can play right now for free if you get Fightcade and run the Street Fighter 2 run. You can play Street Fighter online against other people, and there's tons of people in there all the time. And I think that would be an amazing baseline to have Street Fighter 2 live, or the Mortal Kombat live as well. X-Men, yes. All right, what's the go-to family activity that you all enjoy together? Oh, thanks, Ken, for mentioning the family. It used to be, what would you say before I answer?
Marvel vs. Capcom. Penny can hear that Dad's playing Marvel vs. Capcom from just like anywhere in the room. She hears it and she runs over there. So we tend to watch Dad play a lot of games.
Now in the when we're at home, like, we have our routine, we're digital zombies sometimes, but she actually loves sitting on my lap playing Marvel vs. Capcom. That's one of the fun things that I like to do every night. So it is one of my most enjoyed cabs, and it's fun that my kids actually like to pound, and she likes copying the characters. Like, Morgan is her favorite character for some reason, and she'll play her, or Lilith, and she'll press the start button for a taunt, and it'll be like, Ane, and she goes like, Ane. This is really cute. But in a non-pandemic environment, we used to go to Disneyland often. Last week we were talking about Disneyland. I know it's open again. We lost our season passes. They let go of the legacy holders. So we used to do that. We love supporting local businesses. So we go out to our local farmers market. Every weekend we try to go to a small business, ride our bikes when we can. But those are the big things that we do. Need to get more active, though. The last year has been tough for outdoorsy activities. And my son has gained the COVID-15, I believe. You think so? Yeah? It's hit him hard. He's not done any outdoors activity, and it's been a couch potato, and it's become pretty much a potato. I have too. I've gained a lot of weight in the last year, but yeah, hopefully we can get back to some normalcy. I've seen more people getting vaccines. I drove by my local park the other day, and I'll just mention that before the pandemic, I was a crazy pickup basketball player. I used to play pickup basketball 3 times a week, and then go play in the league on Sundays and play on 3 different teams. I was like addicted to playing pickup basketball. And yeah, it's something that I just haven't been able to do in the last year. So if you're a baller, let me know in chat what shoes you wear. But yeah, I used to play in several leagues, and that was a big part of my life. But I miss basketball a ton. I followed the NBA and some college basketball when UCLA is in the tournament. But otherwise, yeah, that's the other big thing that I used to do was playing a lot of sports, and basketball was my big thing. All right, David's saying, looking forward to future pinball mod tutorials. Ooh, Geek Pie's arriving on Tuesday. Get those Geek Pies, man. Like, I know they went up in price, but those guys are very, very, very versatile. Someone got Time Crisis running natively on Big Buck PCB, but no send-in. Yeah, the guy that's been modding the Big Buck PCB to play like Duck Hunt and RetroArch stuff, I think his name is Chris in the Arcade 1Up modding group. He's been really, really crazy with the coding, running Ubuntu and getting into the stock board. So that's pretty cool. Sean says, live modding is always a risk. Thanks for doing that so we can benefit that. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Disney lover, what's going on, Chris? Mrs. Kong is too nice to me. I agree. She's definitely too nice, but I love her. So can't get House of the Dead 4 working on Starcade 4.0, 2.0. Yeah, we can definitely connect But yeah, it should be running on Technoparrot pretty easily. Earth Monster says, "What's up? Congrats on a milestone." Darren says, "I like the announcement last night that MBSX is still trying to get games approval for SNK. They have the Hilo hack installed, but would love to see games optimized so they would play better." Yeah, so Bill McLaughlin, Old Man Ruckus from Unico, so he works for Unico and has been helping with the development and getting some new stuff to the MBSX platform. For those that he made an announcement saying that they are working with SNK to actually get official packs uploaded into the MBSX. So that's great news, a great value in that cab to be able to add and load official games. And I'm not sure if it's going to come at a cost, but it sounds like it would just be able to be added on. So interesting to see what that model looks like for Unico officially working with SNK. So that's really cool to see. Atari Legacy with leaderboards would be dope. I'm like 5 minutes behind on chat. Online bowling, watching and listening to while remodeling your son's room. Thanks for jumping in. Yes, online bowling. Mind blown. That would be really cool, really fun. I remember when we were really into Wii bowling. Remember that? The Wii days, the Wiimotes. I was really into my Wii.
Bowling in like one of the
trackballs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. There's the like arcade games will have like the trackballs and like Silver Strike bowling. There's other things. Arcade One Up last year during I think it was CES, for one day had a sneak peek version of a golden tee cab with half of it as a bowling cab. So you would do bowling and golf, which we thought was going to be amazing. And then the next day they took it down, and then we've never heard from it since. So the speculation was like it was going to happen, but the technology that would be required to get that bowling game plus golden tee working, I think was just more than they can have. It was like a mock-up, a teaser or something like that. So very cool. Mini Kongs will be future modders of America. Very cool. Happy Saturday or Sunday, everybody. Moving to Anaheim in the summer. Oh, yeah, you'll be closer to Disneyland. Good stuff, good stuff. Knott's Berry Farm is opening up again. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to some of those things. Zohar is supposedly really good at basketball. I'd love to challenge Zohar at some one-on-one. That'd be amazing. We'll put some MK on the line. You strike me as a disc golfer. I've never played disc golf before, for sure. Aiming to take the family to Florida Disney World for February. That'll be really, really cool. Yeah. Oh, Arcade Guy's balling. He's using some Nikes, some Adapt BBs. Very cool. Very cool. Somebody's asking about the Star Wars mod button graphics. I do have those button graphics and available for clients and things, but just message me if you want them. I can post them and send them if you're just looking for the start coin buttons and things like that. Like, yeah, happy to share that as well. What's the difference between Big Buck Hunter and Big Buck Hunter Pro? You know, the actual game itself, I believe it's just more stages that you have. If you're talking about the Arcade One-Up Safari versus Pro versions, that's the same exact internals and just skinned the different way. So there's no game changes, anything. But in terms of real arcades, Big Buck Hunter Pro, it's the same game platform. I think they just add more stages of different animals that you can shoot.
And more girls, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it 2 to 7? So
something like that. Oh yeah, the Safari versus Big. So yeah, Big Buck was one of Mrs. Kongzarus's big debuts. Did you have fun making that video? What was that? When I asked you to do that?
It was fun. I memorized part of the script. So yeah, the big difference is there's more girls in Big Buck Hunter Pro Safari because like you have like a new stage of Safari, so you're gonna introduce more girls to it too. They look a little racially diverse. I wish I would see a little bit of an API community in there, but it's cool. It's cool. Sticking with the theme.
I think people would enjoy having you join the official Big Buck Girl family. No? Yeah? Did you guys catch the Big Buck Hunter review? If you didn't, go check it out. It was her big debut from doing my and it was really funny, like, because that when I got that cab, I wanted to review it and do like a straight review because I thought like, oh, it's direct from Arcade One Up. I'm gonna be one of the first people to get it. Hopefully, I can review it. And the week that I got it, I got slammed with something else that I was working on. And then shout out to Cool Toy. Doug posted his review, and it was really good. And then I saw some other folks that were already posting up their reviews. Like I think Unqualified Quailix posted his review too, and I was like, crap! Like I want to do a straight review, but everything I had planned for it was, I wanted to be unique in my content. And then she comes in one day afterwards and was like, oh, there's girls in this thing, and then she starts like being all cute, holding a gun, and I'm like, ding, 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 ding. Would you review my cab as a buck hunter girl? And then we started doing a photo shoot and we started taking videos. And next thing you know, she's coming up with those crazy one-liner zingers. And actually, that was me. The script was so good, but it was fun. And then we did the sequel and the Star Wars one. But if you guys like watching her in some of my videos, let me know in the survey. Really appreciate that to see how we can get her engaged. Yeah, hell yeah, we saw the Big Buck Hunter review. Saw it again and again and again and again. Yeah, it was a good time. But all right, so we're coming up on an hour right now, so we'll probably end the stream pretty soon. Again, for folks that didn't join us earlier, I am doing a giveaway. So for 3K sub giveaway, we'll be giving away a modded arcade one-up control panel for your Star Wars. And so it's going to be Greg from 99 Lives. It's going to be one of these panels that I'm going to pre-wire up. And then all you have to do is drop in your arcade one-up yoke into it. You just need to provide your own PC, and then you can plug it in, play all the Star Wars games. So that's a really awesome prize. I have a Legends Gamer Mini that will be a second runner-up prize to give out to anybody. So this comes with that, Legends Gamer Mini. And then I will be giving out some flight sticks, just to, hopefully somebody can use these. These are just kind of like really fun, cheap flight sticks that you can do. You can put two of them together. You can do virtual on, other cool things. And again, to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is leave a comment, not in the live chat, but on the video itself, so that next week, Sunday, we'll do the stream again. We'll be able to pull a random raffle winner. Maybe we'll have some prizes. Maybe we'll have some more kalimba music. Maybe we'll bring down the ukulele. She's very talented. She can do lots of stuff for you. So Arab says, we like watching her in the videos for sure. But thanks for checking it out, joining us. We're so appreciative of everybody joining this morning. 3K subs. Thank you guys so much. Anything else you want to say? Final words?
Get your water on.
Get your water on. Before I end the screen, just have one last question. Do you have a video showing hooking the HDMI controller for a larger monitor for Big Buck Hunter? Doesn't show connecting all the wires, modding my guns, and monitor watching your videos. It's the Geek Worm that you have to connect it to. So, I mean, there's not much besides plugging in your stock PCB into the Geek Worm and then running your HDMI cable from the Geek Worm to your TV. That's all it is. So there's nothing else that you really need to do to that. So hopefully that you can check out the Discord for the Geek Worm. There's a Geek Worm Discord. You can ask questions there too. All right, so appreciate everybody for joining in. And last thing, I'm going to drop in the link to my survey one last time. For a free sticker, go ahead and drop a quick survey with your address, and we'll send out some stickers to you guys. So thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.